If you guys are sick of wasting money on packs, go check out my sponsor. They offer the cheapest and most reliable way to buy coins straight from the source. Use code MAZE at checkout for 15% off your entire order.
What's going on, boys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we got another Weekend League recap, and I honestly was not planning on doing a Weekend League recap for this week because this past weekend I went to a wedding. We were celebrating the wonderful love of my friend and his beautiful wife, and it was a lot of fun. However, because of that, we weren't really able to focus on Weekend League, and so I had to play all of my games Thursday night before I left for the wedding, and because of that, I was just kind of scrapping the Weekend League recap. But honestly, after the positive reception we got on last week's recap, I felt like this is something we got to do every week. I feel like I really haven't received as many positive comments on videos as I did last week on the Weekend League recaps, so no matter what, I think I'm just going to try to do a Weekend League recap every week. Even if I do shitty, even if I don't finish, we're going to do some form of it. And so in this video, we are recapping the games we played Thursday night. I hope you guys enjoy it. And of course, as always, before we get into it, we got to go over the best and worst comment of the day. The best comment of the day coming from Brandon Vaughn, who said, "That last game against the Glitcher was the most satisfying win I've ever witnessed." And I'm glad about that, man, because it was satisfying for me too. And I'm glad we both, got satisfaction out of that. Brandon, thank you. And the worst comment of the day coming from C's, who said, "Day 8 of commenting until someone buys me 93 moss on Xbox." Keep it up, man. I'm sure you keep at it. Somebody will come through. Don't give up. Here is the team for Weekend League, boys. We haven't changed much on the offensive side of the ball. You might be noticing the 7 AP on our O-line. I kind of touched on that in my last video, but I was in a testing phase with this. I had some extra AP left over, so I used it on my O-line. What I think I'm going to do moving forward is I'm going to add 2 AP for an escape artist quarterback as a backup, and then I'm going to run with my quarterback a little bit. I'm going to have designed QB runs because there are a lot in the Patriots playbook. And as for the defensive side of the ball, we haven't changed anything at all. We had to play all 25 games in a row on Thursday night since we were going out of town for the weekend for a wedding. And so what you're about to see is a little bit painful. We got some whiskey tonight. Gonna put it in his bitch. Ooh. Even something as simple as the whiskey that was used to get us through this journey didn't go right. As you can see, we were struggling to get off the cap. We finally got it, and thus we begin our Weekend League journey. But that was a bad omen, okay? Because not much went right for us after that. You see, we're starting 0-0, getting into our very first game for the weekend, and we start with a disconnect loss. There's nothing more discouraging when you're about to go 25 straight games than starting off with a loss that was completely out of your control. We won 7 games in a row after that when we hit our first hell game, and we're getting into that right now. This guy, well, I don't really know what to say about this guy.
Hey, she a little thick. Hey, hey.
Well, at least you can tell our spirits are not down. But getting into this first game, I got one thing to say about this guy, and that is, fuck this guy. Because you're noticing right now, as I'm showing you all these plays, he only ran the ball. It was insane. It was just run after run after run. He had abilities on Derrick Henry, and he was incredibly difficult to tackle because even when we shot the gap, even when we had guys in the right area, he broke tackles. And then when Derrick Henry was tired, Cordero Patterson came in. So far, he's had about 6 runs in a row. That's 7 right there. And he's busting them off for big chunks of yardage. He's getting about 8 to 10 yards a pop. I'm having trouble, getting in there. And honestly, I was being a little stubborn. I didn't want to get out of 2-4-5 odd. I didn't want to change into my 3-3-5 run D. And we're obviously paying for it there. So he's getting first down after first down. Now he's in the red zone. We are still struggling to bring Derrick Henry down to the ground. And now he's inside the 10. And he's still handing it off to Derrick Henry. Now down to the 1. And from here, it's pretty much a guaranteed touchdown. Hand off to Derrick Henry again. And our first drive ended pitifully. Down 7-0 now. We get the ball towards the end of the first quarter. And we start off by taking a sack. So this game already is not going in our favor. We're caught in a 3rd and 22 here. Dan Marino fires one to the corner. We catch it, makes it a 4th and manageable. Now a 4th and 3, which is a hell of a lot better than a 4th and 22. And the throw to the running back wheel connects, and we get the first down. So a little bit of an ugly start, but as you guys know, it's better than the way I usually start, which is by throwing interceptions. But Stevie Wonder did not come today, so I am very thankful for that fact. We've thrown this little hitch route about 3 times in a row. That time we get our clock cleaned, but the ball is moving, so I am not complaining. 1st and 10 here, Dan Marino up the middle. He's showing you he does have wheels. They're not the best wheels. I would choose other wheels if I had options. I'd say Dan Marino's, he's like a 92 Ford Taurus, you know? It's not your first choice for wheels, but give him an open road, it'll get you from point A to point B, baby. Now 3rd and 4, big conversion right here as we hit Randy Moss on the hitch route. That's going to give us a first down, and from there, Cordero Patterson takes an inside zone with 39 seconds left. You guys know us, we're going for 2. I had the running back, and then late I had the in route. I didn't throw either of them. So I tried to throw it to the tight end late, just try to make something happen, but obviously that didn't work. So we're in a little bit of a hole here. I should have got a pick right there. We're going to show another replay of that. Ronnie Lott's bum ass does not know how to jump. 7 yards underneath the route. He's like 6'9". It might be those big ass shoulder pads. Like, get some smaller shoulder pads, you fucking nerd. Michael Vick to the edge, gets a big gain. 17 seconds on the clock, though. He's got no timeouts. He's continuing to pass here. We send our usual pressure, and Reggie Nelson comes off the edge. We get a big sack, and with no timeouts, the time expires. He walks away from that with 0 points, despite being in field goal range already. So that is something you guys got to watch out for. I mean, if you got no timeouts in less than 15 seconds on the clock, in any situation, you cannot take a sack. You got to be ready to throw that ball away so you walk away with some points. As you can see, we're coming out of halftime swinging. My opponent did not want to get out of a cover 3, so we were just hitting the seams down the field. We get a quick score, now 12-7, and we throw a pass off of our lineman's fat fucking ass. 68, what are you doing, buddy? Now, I don't think that was going to get caught anyways, but I'm just looking to blame somebody else besides myself. So guess what, 68? You're the new apple of my eye. Ronnie Lott might get a break because I'm looking at you. So the score now 12-7. We got a 5-point lead, and as you guys can see, my opponent not really changing much. Still running with Derrick Henry, still pounding it down my throat, and I don't like it. So we got to make a change. We got to make a change to stop this run. I don't know why it took me this long, but we finally switch into nickel 3-3-5 wide. We do a little bit better job there stopping the run. You see, we only get a 2-yard gain that time, and he immediately goes to the pass after that. He runs PA crossers. We run a little match, and Mike Haynes was in perfect position to intercept that ball, but I will show you guys after the game what happened on that play. It is absolute horseshit, okay? 12-13, he goes for 2. We get the stop. He doesn't get it, and now he only has a 1-point lead. So there's only about a minute left in the third quarter. I said, hey, you want to run inside zone every play? Well, guess what? 2 can play at that game. I got 7 AP on my O-line. I'm about to suffocate you on my BBW shit, boy. So now we're in the fourth quarter. I'm continuing to run the ball. This guy has no answer for it. And we're getting stopped right before the first down. So the goal when you're chewing clock, you want to get in second and shorts because second and shorts are very safe. So you can run the ball on first down, get in a second and short. You're most likely on second, third, or fourth down going to convert that, and you can chew more clock. He was run committing. We decided to pass the ball. We connect with Jerry Rice, and we got a little bit too many yards. I really did not want to score right there, but the computer kind of got up, got in the end zone, and I didn't have much to say about it. Thankfully, our 2-point conversion is good, and so with 1:21 left on the clock, we get a 7-point lead, and I'm thinking this guy's only showing me he can run the ball and chew clock, so there's no way he drives down in a minute and scores, right? Because all he has is PA crossers and inside zone. Well, he also has Michael Vick's fucking legs because PA crossers, the throw is only one threat. Michael Vick's going to roll out. This time I sent my spy, and he decided to throw it. So we're starting to get a little frustrated. I decided to start spying some guys on the field. And actually, I didn't spy anybody that time. Michael Vick taking off for another big gain. And with 45 seconds, this guy is driven down the entire length of the field now. He's in my territory, and we are still struggling heavily to contain Michael Vick. And just like that, he's in the end zone to Kittle. So 2020 ball game, we got 17 seconds on the clock. I think that's enough for me. We start off with a laser to the sideline. Jerry Rice getting us to midfield. Now with 9 seconds left, we got about 1 or 2 plays left. We hit our running back down low. We still got 2 timeouts, and we get in field goal range. So with 1 second left, 2 seconds left, actually, we call a timeout. All we got to do is hit an iced kick, baby. No problem, right? Dead fucking wrong. There was an input delay this entire game, and obviously I could not kick under pressure. That's on me, though. I shouldn't have let this game go to overtime, and my opponent is starting with the ball. So, of course, he's going back to his roots, running the ball with Derrick Henry. We're doing a pretty good job of stopping it, though. The first play, we got him for a loss of 1. Second play, only a gain of 2. Now with 3rd and 9, you see we got the QB spies on the field, and everybody gets outrun. Jalen Ramsey with 93 speed still is no match for Michael Vick, and now he's in a 4th and 1. We send the house. We got guys up the middle. Ronnie Lott, you are a piece of shit. Everyone else gets blocked. There's an open hole for Ronnie. He gets in there. I click on. I click tackle. And he just bounces off Derrick Henry. Like, doesn't even register an animation. Doesn't register a broken tackle. He gets the first down. And just like that, he's got a fresh set of downs. And the drive is still alive. 2nd and 6. Great tackle from Jesse Bates. Now 3rd and 3. Another inside zone. And another great tackle from our team. 4th and 2. We, of course, have a QB spy on the field. And Jalen Ramsey is a bitch. I fucking have a spy! I'm not wrong. I did have a spy. and a spy let Michael Vick run directly at him for a first down. I have no idea how that happened, man. It just continued to happen, though. And again, PA crossers, and again, Mike Haynes not matching and playing that correctly. Now he's inside the 15, continuing to run this inside zone. We stop him on first down. We stop him on second down. We're tackling now, baby. On third down, we do have a QB spy, and guess what? Jalen Ramsey still lets him get positive yards running up the middle. Now another fourth down, another spy, another hard flat. Michael Vick rolls out, and I'm done, baby. There's no way that my spy and my flat do not make that play. Can you hear the pain? Can you hear the desperation, the sadness, the anger, everything? Take another look. Like this guy right here, when he starts rolling out, I'm spamming R3. How does Ronnie Lott do this? Like, look at, I got a guy there. Why do you run inside and just say, yeah, fuck the quarterback? My spy has 93 speed. This happened every single time, bro. Just Jalen Ramsey. This is covered, bro. This is match. Okay, so he's matched to this. He's running. Watch as Michael Vick throws this. I am sprinting full speed, 3 or 4 yards in front of Moss. Michael Vick has decided to throw this pass. Take a look. Is that open? That's match. That doesn't look open to me. Watch as he throws it, what Mike Haynes does. Just stops. He just stops. See that little stutter step right there? And then he gets ran by. It was looking like the bad omen of the whiskey bottle and the disconnect loss was correct, because that game might have been the most frustrating game I've played all year. QB spy, no QB spy, run defense. It doesn't matter. I couldn't get the job done, and we take a loss. So now 7-2. We head into our next game, going against a real bloke. A real fucking bloke, mate, by order of the Peaky Blinders. Tommy Shelby. I run the races. I'm Billy Kimber. Anyways, we're back to the game, and that's a dot, man. Cordero Patterson on the route bounce gets a nice catch inside the 15, and honestly, we are moving with ease. The offense was not the problem here, as we score very, very easily on our first drive in about a minute. It only took like a minute. We dotted, and we're in the end zone. We did forget to go for 2, though, so it's only 7-0, and now it's my opponent's ball. And as you can see, we are playing another runner. He, however, at least passed sometimes, and he kind of mixed up his play calls. But Derrick Henry somehow hitting the edge and looking way faster than everybody else. I don't know how that happened, because Derrick Henry, I believe, is in the low 90s for speed, but he just outran like guys with 97, 95, 96 speed. I don't know, man. The game's a little weird sometimes, but just like that, he's in the red zone at the 12. 3rd and 3, he runs it again. We get the stop, bringing up a 4th down, goes for a pass. And I don't know how he didn't play that, man. A high pass to his tight end. We had a lot of guys there, and all it really would have taken was somebody to breathe on him, and he would have dropped it. But all tied up now. 7-7 our ball once again as we come to the end of the first quarter. My opponent was only rushing 2 pretty much this entire time. So with all those O-line abilities, there was no shot a 2-man rush was ever going to come in. So I had plenty of time to sit there, wait for the route bounce, and we connected on the pass. Now, in opponent territory, we hit Darren Waller on the seam. Inside the 15 now, we're going with our trusty running back wheel. This time it's manned up, so we cannot throw it. But again, because he's only rushing 2, we had a million years. We end up throwing the flat to Jerry Rice with a ton of space. So 14-7 now, we take our lead once again. My opponent's ball, he goes right back to that run game. Trusty old run game. And it looks like he's chewing a little bit of clock now. 2:23 left on the clock. And honestly, horrible defense for me right there. 3rd and 11. There's no reason I should have blitzed as heavily as I did. We ended up leaving Brandon Marshall wide open, and it was an easy conversion for my opponent. 3rd and 11 once again. We got another opportunity to play better defense this time, and he throws the exact same pass. Just waited a little bit, and it was a hell of a lot worse. He split the safeties, ran down, got a touchdown, and with 1:15 left in the clock, he ties up the game. Now our ball going for a 1-play score. Looks like he ran some match there. I don't know, that inside quarter kind of ran with the post, and I throw a crazy, stupid pass, and Darren Waller bails me out on the catch. So we get to the 34 now in field goal range. 14-14 ball game. Looking for our crosser. We had X wide open. Throw it, Mays, you dumb fuck. But again, 2-man rush, dude. You guys are seeing it firsthand every single play, even when I'm not hitting my reads on time, because he's only rushing 2. We got all day. Once again, only rushing 2. So look at Dan Marino all freaking day. Again, waited for Jerry Rice, threw it, a little spin move, and we're in the end zone once again. So 21-14, 16 seconds left, and I don't think my opponent is honestly trying to score, but he does score. He throws the exact same pass, and my dumbass ran the exact same defense. So that's just 100% on me, playing lazy with 16 seconds. There's no reason I should have ran a cover 2 like that. I honestly think just because he was under center, I assumed he was just going to run the ball and go into half. But again, stupid play by me. I gave up 7 points and let him tie up the game. So now going into halftime, it's actually tied. And Corey Littleton right there apparently doesn't want to make a play because you look, he's in good position. As the ball's thrown, he just stops his feet, lets Derrick Henry catch it, and again, gives my opponent a first down. He's still trying to run the ball. Stretch there. We get a stop. Now 3rd and 8, going for a pass once again. You guys can see I switched to a cover 4 instead of cover 2, so we couldn't split those safeties. That was just a horrible pass. This guy showed me time and time again. Every time he passed, he would throw it like either at my user or into coverage, and I just never really got good enough positioning to intercept it. So that's, again, on me for the user. I would try to peel off and stuff like that. Mike Haynes, what are you doing diving right there, man? My opponent with another run to Derrick Henry gets in the end zone, takes a 7-point lead, and we got to go down and get 7. We're going for bombs, though. He's only rushing 2. We're going to have plenty of time, and something about that inside quarter, man, it was really pissing me off because it looked like just a regular cover 4, but that post wasn't getting open because the quarter on the inside would run with it. Once again, the quarter running, and then last second peels back to the streak. I see that, and bombs away, baby. We throw bombs, and we fuck moms. It's just what we do, all right? Tying up the game right there, 28-28, heading into the 4th quarter, and we need to stop desperately. 3rd and 2 here. He runs another stretch. No one in front of him. Miles of green, except, oh, there's Mike Haynes to make the tackle. Never mind. And just like that, Derrick Henry into the end zone once again in the 4th quarter, taking another lead. So it's just been back and forth, back and forth. He's only rushing 1 this time. I run a bomb again. We throw bombs. We fuck moms. You guys know the drill. Except this time, I'm not going to be so nice. I'm going for 2, and I want the lead. We go for it, and guess what? Low pass. Great catch from Hester. We get it. We take a 1-point lead. Unfortunately for us, there's only 3 minutes left on the clock, and my opponent is looking to chew it all down. 4th and 5 right here. He goes with a pass. We run pretty heavy coverage. Only rush 3. And Ronnie Lott, man, this guy just lets me down time and time again. I get that maybe he's not going to play that, but as you guys can see right there, he didn't even react. He didn't even take a step towards the slant that was running right in front of him, and he was in a hook curl. And then Ed Reed right there, not making a play on the ball either. And I just feel like Acrobat is so hit or miss. Like, it just doesn't activate in situations it should, and then sometimes it just goes crazy. You never know what to expect. Now 2nd and 9. He only needs about 5 yards to go. Throws it right at my user. And again, we don't get anything, man. I don't know what to tell you. Let's look at the replay. Diablo, I am 5 yards at most underneath that, and it just says out of reach. So my opponent with that pass gets in field goal range, kicks his game-winning field goal, and just like that, we get another brutal loss. Moving on, our record 15-4 now. We've kind of fought back from the adversity. We've had a disconnect loss. We had those 2 absolute heartbreakers, and we're still on pace for top 100. If we win out right here, we could have 21 wins. We could be in the top 50, and honestly, it wouldn't be that bad of a week. And we get matched up with Dottam. Now, this guy is a top 100 opponent. I do see him in the top 100 quite often, but he's more of like a 20-win guy. You know, he's not like a top 10 player, but I would say he's definitely a respectable opponent here. And you see, he's having a pretty good run game as well, which is frustrating because I feel like something about this patch, the run game just feels really crazy. I'm having a lot of trouble stopping it lately, and I wasn't having that problem before. So I don't know, man. Maybe I need to lab a little bit new run D. 3rd and 8 there. Nice pass from him, and Moss looking faster than everybody else on the field. Gets into the end zone for the first point. So we're starting down 7-0. Now it's our turn to go down with our offense and hopefully tie up this game or even maybe take a lead if we go for 2. A fresh set of downs now as Dan Marino throws a pass over the middle this time to Jerry Rice. And you guys might be noticing he was sending a lot of heat at me, and he was kind of usering in the middle of the field and the left side of the field. So I was basically running a wheel route and an in route, trying to get him to stop running this blitz to basically say like, hey, I'm going to stress your user. I know that's your assignment. And as you can see, he kind of switched it up right there and is no longer running that blitz anymore. So obviously he's still going to be mixing that blitz in the game. I'm not expecting that, but I just don't want him to be able to run that every play. So this play right here, he did run the blitz. We end up finding the flat route. He missed on the lurk, and Jerry Rice gets another solid gain, this time to the 2-yard line, and it is 1st and goal. And if I cannot run inside zone with 7 AP on my O-line, what is the freaking point? Thankfully, we can do that, and we get in the end zone. But we throw a Stevie on the 2-point conversion, man. I didn't know what to say. The heat came in. I tried to get rid of the ball and maybe get lucky, but we did not get lucky. We got very unlucky. O'Neal with the interception brings it all the way back, gives him 2 points, and now we're down 3 points, and it's his ball once again. You see Curtis Martin on an inside zone is kind of gashing us. I gotta say, I don't know what it is. The inside zone from Gun Bunch tight end is crazy. I just have a really hard time stopping that run. And you see, it's just run after run is killing me. This inside zone from shotgun. I don't know what to say other than that, bro. My opponent takes a shot deep. We got 2 guys there, 3 guys there, and nobody wants an interception, I guess. Now a 3rd and 3, running a coverage look here. Psych, we are blitzing, but he picks it up. Rolls out Dan Marino, finds a wheel route to Brandon Marshall, and honestly, that was just a good play by him. I was operating mostly out of the cover 2, so that was definitely the soft spot, and he diagnosed that, hit it, and goes up by 2 possessions. The saving grace for us is that there's a minute on the clock. We got 3 timeouts, and we're getting the ball back to start the second half. So the clock's a little bit on our side. We got a little bit of time to work with the 3 timeouts, but we've been taking a couple sacks. Now we're at 2nd and 20, only 17 seconds on the clock, only 1 timeout. So things aren't looking so great. He runs with the short post, but leaves the deep post wide open, and that's exactly what I wanted to happen. Randy Moss on the post gets into the end zone with 9 seconds and a half. The score now reads 13-16. It's our ball in the second half, and we get sacked. We get put in a 4th and 19. I wanted to come out of halftime, score quickly, erase his lead, but now we're kind of in a bad position. I'm waiting on this route bounce. We try to get the pass off. It was open. We were just a split second too late on easy triangle. Wide open on that. Dan Marino trying to get the pass off, just not fast enough. And I hate to say it, but I really do think Josh Allen would have made that throw, because Josh Allen's got gunslinger, and Dan Marino only has set feet lead. So a little bit of a bummer there. I'm hoping a new Hot Route Master quarterback comes out soon that gets gunslinger and Hot Route Master. I would love that. And we get saved right there, man. I'm going to be honest. I don't know why my deep zone and my flat zone attacked the quarterback. I did not ask them to do that. But the ball bounced off Rob Gronkowski's face, and we hold him to 3, which, again, is a saving grace. Because if he scores 7 right there, we're down 2 possessions in the second half. That's not a good position to be in. But now it's our ball with an opportunity to take a lead. We hit Randy Moss on the post. A great throw from Dagger Dick Dan, now in opponent territory at the 26-yard line. And I honestly feel like if we score here, the momentum is going to be on our side. Our defense has been playing pretty solid. Our offense just hasn't been able to get the ball moving too well, if I'm being honest. Only 13 points thus far. Another great pass to the flat Cordero Patterson inside the 5. Now a 3rd and goal. He runs some man coverage. Blitz is crazy, and we can't get the pass off. Now 4th and goal from the 3. I thought he was going to play heavy coverage. I tried to catch him off guard with a run, and we fail. We get stuffed at the goal line. So this is our last chance here, man. We need a stop. We blitz the house. We come underneath, play aggressive, and a great user alert gets us right into the end zone as if we scored on that 4th down. I kind of read his eyes there. I know it's impossible to do because I couldn't see him, but I read his damn eyes, man. So now we have a 1-point lead. We're in the 4th quarter. It's his ball. He's driving pretty nicely, but we get him in a 3rd down. We are blitzing once again. We get the pressure, and it's a 4th down now, 4th and 7. This is the opportunity. We decide to send the house again. Last time I came underneath, I'm like, no way he throws it down there again. So I run with the crosser, and Randy Moss makes the catch. A good read by him to stand tall in the pocket, wait on his backside in, and get the 1st down. And now he's got a fresh set of downs. The 2-minute warning has hit. He's only down 1. So all he really needs is 3 here, and he's already almost at the 50. So he's going to chew clock. I know that for sure. And he's going to try to just get 3 points. Thankfully for us, we get a huge sack right there. Put him in a 2nd and 19, 49 seconds on the clock. Once again, playing some pretty good coverage. We got guys in the area. And Jesse Bates not only has mid-zone, has acrobat, and just lackadaisically gives up that pass, gives him field goal range, and the ice kick is up and good, and we lose another heartbreaker. I don't even know what animation that is. Yeah, he's not going for a knockout, not going for a catch. He's like, I think that's an out of reach. Like, that's got to be an out of reach animation. The way he looks so lackadaisical, I think that's got to be like out of reach. I don't know. So needless to say, guys, I did not finish Weekend League. I just turned off my console. I was like, I'm done, man. I've taken one tough L after another. I got a disconnect loss, and things just weren't going my way. It started with the bad omen with the whiskey, and it finished with Jesse Bates masturbating on the field. At least that's what it looked like to me. But I hope you guys still enjoyed this video. This weekend, I'm not going to be going out of town, so I'm going to have a lot more time to play Weekend League and kind of focus on it over the course of the whole weekend. So be prepared for a Weekend League recap coming next week, fully showing all my games. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll be seeing you guys very, very soon.
Now I'm on the outside.